Welcome back to the Fluent English Podcast. I'm your host, John, and today we have an exciting and incredibly useful episode for you. This is episode 3, and we're going to talk about something that every English learner faces at some point: common mistakes. English learners make and how to fix them. Now, whether you're just starting out or you've been learning English for a while, chances are you've made some of these mistakes. But don't worry. Today, we're not just going to point them out. We're going to fix them together. By the end of this episode, you'll have a clearer understanding of what holds most learners back and how you can level up your English skills right away. So grab a notebook, settle in, and let's dive into episode 3 of the Fluent English Podcast: pronunciation mistakes. All right, let's start with one of the biggest challenges for English learners: pronunciation. Many learners struggle with sounds that don't exist in their native language. Let me give you some common examples. The th sound. Words like think, this, and that are often mispronounced as sink, ziz, or dat. V and W. Some learners say wary instead of very. Silent letters. English has tricky silent letters like in no psychology and subtle. How do you fix these? Use tongue placement techniques. Forthaite, place your tongue between your teeth and blow air. Practice minimal pairs. Say very versus wary out loud multiple times. Use phonetic apps. Apps like Elsa Speak and Youglish help refine pronunciation. Grammar mistakes. Next up, grammar. Grammar mistakes are completely normal, but some can seriously impact communication. Here are the top 3. Using the wrong tense. Many learners say, yesterday I go to the store, instead of yesterday I went to the store. Confusing prepositions. I'm in the bus instead of I'm on the bus. Subject-verb agreement errors. He go to school instead of he goes to school. How do you fix these? Read aloud. This helps internalize correct structures. Use grammar apps. Apps like Grammarly and Cambridge English Grammar are great. Write and get feedback. Keep a journal and ask a native speaker or tutor to correct your mistakes. Vocabulary mistakes. All right, let's talk vocabulary. Many learners use the wrong words because they translate directly from their native language. Here are 3 common mix-ups. False friends. Words that look similar in 2 languages but mean different things. For example, sensible in English means reasonable, but in Spanish, sensible means sensitive. Overusing basic words. Many learners say very good instead of excellent, or very big instead of huge. Mixing up words with similar meanings. Do versus make, say versus tell. How do you fix these? Learn words in context. Use phrases, not just single words. Use synonyms. Instead of very cold, say freezing. Watch English content. Listening to how words are used naturally helps a lot. Listening and speaking mistakes. Listening and speaking go hand in hand. Here's where learners struggle in this way. Not understanding fast speech. Native speakers don't talk like textbooks. Fear of making mistakes. Many learners hesitate to speak at all. Using unnatural intonation. English has a rhythm, and stressing the wrong words makes speech sound robotic. How do you fix these? Listen daily. Podcasts, movies, and audiobooks help tune your ear to natural English. Shadowing technique. Listen to a sentence and repeat it exactly as the speaker says it. Record yourself. Compare your pronunciation with native speakers. Confidence and practice strategies. Finally, the biggest mistake of all: not practicing enough. Here's how to stay consistent. Set daily goals. 15 minutes of listening, 15 minutes of speaking, and 15 minutes of writing. Find a language partner. Apps like Tandem and HelloTalk connect you with real speakers. Make it fun. If you love movies, watch them in English. If you like music, learn the lyrics. Common writing mistakes. Writing in English can be challenging. Here are some frequent mistakes. Run-on sentences. Too many ideas in one sentence without punctuation. Misusing commas and apostrophes. It's versus it's, there versus there. Direct translation from native language. This makes writing sound unnatural. How to fix them. Use online tools like Grammarly to catch mistakes. Write daily, keep a journal. Read more. Good writing starts with good reading. Understanding idioms and phrasal verbs. Idioms and phrasal verbs are tricky, but they make English sound natural. Examples. Break a leg means good luck. Give up means stop trying. Run into someone means meet someone unexpectedly. How to learn them. Watch movies and listen to native speakers. Keep an idiom journal. Use flashcards to memorize common phrases. Conclusion. Wow, that was a lot of useful information. Let's do a quick recap. Fix pronunciation. Work on tricky sounds and silent letters. Correct grammar mistakes. Focus on tenses and prepositions. Expand vocabulary. Avoid direct translations and learn words in context. Improve listening and speaking. Use the shadowing technique and listen actively. Build confidence. Set goals, practice daily, and make it fun. Remember, learning English is a journey and making mistakes is part of the process. The key is to recognize them and keep improving. Thank you for tuning in to the Fluent English Podcast. If you found this episode helpful, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a friend who's learning English. I'll see you in the next episode.